Hey, Hound Dogs, I'm David Hankins,
I'm Paul Hankins.
I'm Trevor Hankins.
And I'm Julie Canon.
and you're on the air with Power Squared.
Hi.
Uh, Tonight we're going to talk about issue number 27, Life on the Road, a Power Squared story. um,
Yeah.
well, um, Billy and Raven, Life on the Road. So this was the fourth of a series of one-shots that we did. We were going to release it last year, but we ran into some sort of, I'll say, artistic issues. So I wanted to save something for this year. But this was four issues that you drew
Hey.
and partially colored some of them.
Mhm.
So the first one was Trevor's book,
Yeah.
the name.
Gosh, I don't gotta.
Then it was Paul's book,
Yeah, Yukiona.
and then The Great Escape, which we barely had the boys in it at all, and then this one does not have them at all in it. So it's sort of a big, kind of a change. Um, so I'll open up the discussion. What do you guys remember about the issue? It's been a while.
Well, I remember at one point we had to rewrite part of it.
Okay.
That
Oh
was,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you the review in First Comic News talked about how there might be more to their relationship, and I was like, tried to explore that and got shot down.
Well,
Yeah.
it was the context.
Yeah,
We're not gonna get into
yeah,
that
no,
too
no,
much
no.
here.
But I mean, there was Julia that sort of didn't want to do it, so we had to rewrite it. And obviously, I think it came out pretty well because
Yeah.
it was like fairly positive review.
Yeah.
Did you read it, Julia?
Yeah, I read it and I'm just like, oh, like, I think we've talked about this for the last issues I've talked with you, like, whenever I work on stuff, whenever I see someone, like, either giving, like, high praises or, like, they really like it, I'm just like, really? Wait, chotomate.
Yeah.
It's the inner critique in me, so I'm like, I'm really
Okay.
glad they liked it as well,
Okay.
so
It's not,
when I was reading it, I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess I am doing something right.
yeah. It sort of sounds like you thought, well, this is not worth it. Okay, great, thanks.
No.
But anyway, so do you have any? We had to rewrite the issue pretty
Yeah.
much from start to finish, or at least the middle bits, I guess. And the subplot had to change
Yeah.
significantly. But do you have any memories of working on it?
Yeah. I think it was nice, like exploring at least like Raven in terms of her fashion, because like the last time we saw her dressing more like promiscuous and like trying to like gather the male gaze.
Well,
So it's nice seeing.
she
Yeah,
was
for
trying to
like,
lure Uncle Brian.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was nice like also redrawing her in a new like way, like she's helping out Billy, especially with work and like them out on the road. So it was nice like redrawing her like in how I would draw her. Like, okay, she's been on the road for the past few months, and obvious like odds are she is helping him with work since they are traveling together. So it's better to have her in an attire that like helps with that
Hmm.
and also like shows that they are working together. Because by the looks of it, especially with the was it O'Brien or like the truck? It's like the name of the truck was it O'Brien or O'Neill? I can't remember.
Well, let's just take a look because
You guys wrote the script. No, I'm kidding.
well well the name of
O'Shea.
O'Shea, which
O'Shea,
is
I was off both times. There we go. So yeah, so it's
which
kind.
you lettered by the way.
Yeah, but yeah, like it goes to show like hey, like over the years of also them being out on the road and now that they're free, it's like hey, establish like their own business and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I was trying to figure out something that if we gave him punctuality and strength, what would that work? A truck driver that would work
that
pretty
would
well.
be that would be a good business catchphrase that he would have for himself.
Yeah. So
Always on time and always.
yeah,
Hey, listen, that's good in a business, right?
yeah.
Especially for truck
So
driving.
yeah, that's what I was kind of went with.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was kind of interesting to sort of see them away from the main story,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I'm sort of tempted to maybe do another one because we got a positive review about it. But we had talked about maybe the idea was sort of like what they call them in-show pilots, where you sort of
Yeah.
you highlight characters hoping they'll spin off or something. But we could
Oh,
theoretically
like that one episode of Avatar where they're showing everyone's daily life in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it
I
was
think
pretty.
they call that a backdoor pilot.
Right, backdoor pilot. Thank you. Something like that where we could maybe have it every so often have them instead of the boys.
Yeah. Waiting for the anime reaction.
That's
to this.
It's great. The conversation is okay. So, anyway, so I think it came out pretty well from a writing standpoint, and the artwork came out pretty well. So, do you guys have any memories of this book?
I think for me it was just fun trying to figure out which motorcycles you wanted, because for everyone out there, I use Clip Studio Pro, so it was when trying to figure out the script, I'm just kind of like, okay, so I know these guys are a bunch of bikers, but what kind of bikers are we talking about? And I think you went with which model of like motorcycle did we end up agreeing on? I don't remember the name of it for the life of
Yeah.
me. All I remember is you showing, hey, you want more like a sportsy or like an old school, and you went with the old school.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know nothing about motorcycles. I've never ridden one, so
Oh.
sorry if that ruins the tough guy image you had of me.
Don't worry.
I've never actually ridden. Yeah.
I remember the book not that difficult to letter.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I'm the one drawing, I have to go to you, Trevor, going like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh, okay, the lettering's fine.
I think I remember when we were coming up with this, or coming up with the idea for this, we might have floated another couple ideas on what to do with the characters before we settled on that.
Right. And I know Trevor had an idea to add a character at the very end, which we weren't really able to do.
Right.
But we could maybe resurrect that idea
Right.
in another issue.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yeah, I was pretty happy with it.
I think when we rewrote it, it felt more in line with what we had done before with Power Squared.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the one thing I remember, at least like speaking for myself, is when we were working on the cover, I gave you 3 samples, and like you ended up choosing the one where I'm just like, do you ever have those moments like when you're working on something, you give someone samples and you give like 2 at least the ones that you don't like, and then it turns out that your client ends up liking the ones you don't like. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm glad you guys like it. That's awesome.
Wow, sorry.
I'm just like, oh, okay.
Well, again, it sounds like an insult.
I'm insulting myself. What do you mean? So is it really?
Well, yeah.
Like I've heard it happened with some people, like when they're trying to pitch an idea, they throw like this idea they really like, but they throw in a couple that they don't care. They throw in a couple they don't care about to try to get the client to go for the one that they like, and the client ends up picking one that they didn't care about, so now they have to flesh that out.
That actually happened to my professor when I took screenwriting. He told me a story of like what happened. My professor, Art Solstad, he's just like, yeah, they had like this big old idea, and then the woman didn't like it, and then they said this 5-minute, like I guess like elevator pitch that they thought of in the car, and then that went with that one. I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry, sir.
We have to have a backup story, as they say.
I was actually remembering when I took a animation writing class, I ended up kind of doing that. I took the class twice because I wanted to do better. I took it way more seriously the second time, but at least I forget which one it was, but I ended up doing that. I was like, I was really married to this idea, so I put 2 I had to pitch 3, so I put 2 others around it to try to railroad to the one I liked, and it worked.
Regardless of the fact that I am glad that you guys liked the one that you picked, so at least I'm getting the assurance I was doing something right.
What were the better covers that you pitched?
The one that I drew with Billy and Raven, and like Raven just sitting on the truck, and then the other one with like Raven just like flying about while Billy was driving.
Okay.
The second one was Raven flying. The first one was Billy and Raven.
I don't remember
So I'm just
those.
like,
But well, we finished this probably last summer,
Yeah.
yeah, no, for sure, I get you.
so did not do a deep
But like,
dive in the
but like
mythology of the issue.
after like a year of like thinking about it, like it was like, okay, I could see why you guys chose that one, just because like it's simple, it's to the point, and also it shows that like Billy's on the road, like the story is going to be taken on the road. So
And
I also understand in terms of,
the
yeah,
her flying above.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one was actually fun because I always like playing around with the Gaussian blur and the motion blur of like I get Clip Studio, and I know Photoshop has its own version of that too. So whenever I have a chance to play around with the shadowing like that, it's really fun.
I noticed because we had just come off of Rachel being the artist.
Uh huh.
She would always give and stuff. Yours seemed to be more like mechanical, like
Yeah, because when it comes to layouts, especially with comics, like I for some reason I have more trouble like sketching it out, and one of the upsides with Clip Studio is like it has like built-in models. So at least with that one, the mechanical part was I mess with the models to one try to get it out a little bit faster, and two, it's better just to try to like figure out like a better reference shot when trying to figure it out. Like especially there's like a certain part in the fight scene, there was like a certain like position where I needed the two characters from. And like even with the plethora of reference of me trying to figure something out, it was better like just for me to like manipulate some of the models to say, hey, is this what you had in mind?
okay. Because yeah, it was because I used to use her sketches and stuff to sort of build on those. I do a which I'm because I'm sure you subscribe to the our comic book
Yeah.
page on Facebook. I do a peek of the week every week, which
Hmm.
is from the coming issue, and I would use her like sketches and stuff to sort of build a scene,
Yeah.
and I really didn't feel like I could do that with these robotic kind of things as much.
Sorry.
But that's fine. We only had we because Trevor was putting out issues on a monthly basis. I decided not to be competing with that. So we only had like a few weeks of this issue to worry about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I didn't have to use those. But yeah,
Okay.
I do like having sort of especially the building the cover.
Yeah.
Showing the sketch and then the pencils and the finished product.
Hmm.
But we do not have that so much. Did you learn anything besides you did want to be the artist on Power Squared?
It was more like for one, like organization skills. Like I feel like that's like a cop out answer, but like something I've learned, like that I did mainly learn from Rachel is like especially when you're organizing the page, it's just best to have a system in terms of like making sure it's on the correct issue, that's the correct page number, obviously, like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And also just with me, like I guess learning like the program that I use, Clip Studio, like a lot more on like what it's capable to do in terms of comic book creation as well. So I actually ended up learning a few things under my like gaining some new like little skills with the program that I use under my belt for like the future, if not comics, just like in general. So it was a good learning experience for me in terms of also just like working with the program itself for more than just coloring. Like I was able to like play around with it more than like normal, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
any sense.
Yeah.
So it was a good experience, if not like for both the comic and also just like in an outside perspective of like how this program works, and for me to like play around with it more.
Okay. Well, that's what we're here
Mhm.
is to, increase your education. So the main function of doing the book.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything you want? Did you learn anything or dislike something about it or?
Well, I think doing that does open up potential to write more Power Squared stories without necessarily relying on the core cast.
Right.
It opens up more storytelling opportunities.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good.
The term is like world building, right? Like
Yeah.
you're building
Yeah.
more of the world than just San Romero Community College.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yes, We all love San Ramiro Community College.
In card game terms,
more-
it opens up more design space.
It's more than watching these dinkuses in college.
Well, you gotta mix it up sometimes.
Good, thanks for building up the book.
Yeah.
Did Rachel help you at all when you were taking this over? Or she just like cut?
Not if I remember correctly, like the only thing I mainly asked her is like I would ask her questions from time to time, mainly about layout and just I guess like either how she would do something or if like I'm thinking about doing this for my like I guess like when working with this, would it be cool to do that? Like because I understand she's also like aside from this project, like she's also very experienced with like comic making in general. So I did ask her a few questions here and there in terms of like, hey, is it okay to actually do this? Is it frowned upon to do that? And then she would like answer me like, no, it's cool to do that, or like, oh, you should probably go to this direction. So it was a good way of going like, okay, in terms of a professional standpoint, it's okay to do these things. It's not okay to do that. So it gave me a good idea of how to go about it my way without also like, like doing something that's frowned upon, if that makes any sense.
Right. Had you done a comic book? Obviously, before this one, you did 3 other ones for us. But before that, had you done a comic book from start to finish?
Not. Did I do not from start to finish? But oh yeah, I believe I did. Yeah, it was with I believe Megan Hatfield. I believe I talked about with her a few years ago when I started. I used to work with her with with a superhero comic that she had with her stuff. So I used to be her main artist for that.
Okay. All right. So you had done layouts and all that before?
Yeah, though with that one, as much as I had free reign, I didn't have like I guess a good what's the word like I guess layout for everything. So since I was the start of it, like it was like I guess going into a room while it's dark. So it was like a thing of I didn't know exactly how to I guess go about the project since I was the one primarily in charge. Like I'm not used to being in charge of like a full on project or at least being like the lead of something. So like on top of that, no at no fault of the other of my client as well. It was more of like whenever trying to figure something out, it's like a combination of I think I get what you're saying, but also please stop saying surprise me because I don't like doing that type of art. Like going, oh, how do you want this? Surprise me. I'm like, man. But other than that, like but it was like one of those things where sometimes I would ask like, hey, can you elaborate more with this? I can't really like
And she'd
work
say,
with this.
no, surprise me.
No. Well, she did. Of course, she did deliver when I asked. Though it was one of those things of um, I'm sorry, I really hate to play I don't like playing the comparing game, and it's also just been so long.
Right. No.
Like, no, it's like it's more of in terms of organization, like there was a bit more I guess more organization like here when being when being transitioned to the lead artist. So I had a better idea of what to do, especially with the scripting and everything in the descriptions. So I will say like in terms of that was a good a good thing for me, just so like I had a much better idea of what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So that also add to like especially with this experience here, it was like a good one. Sorry, I'm like good words right now.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We're putting you on the spot, making you talk. How many issues did you draw for?
I believe it was just one big issue with like the main story, and then a few like if I remember correctly, a few promo stuff for like I guess her character, and then a couple of posters. I believe we did a card together, and then we did like a coloring book thing together.
Oh.
But like I gave her all the assets for that, so like we made a couple of coloring book pages for her. But I believe that was like the last few projects I did before I decided to step down with her.
So how long ago was that? You've been with us for 6 years now.
about maybe about 7-ish, because I believe it was almost a year or maybe 6 months. I don't remember the timeline per se.
It's just
It was
general.
like shortly after I stepped down from her, and then you guys found me. So it was like about almost a year ish.
Yes, we picked you up and took you home, but no, no, it's good. I'm glad we did find you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good. So, all right. So, anything else we want to say about this issue? It's a little different. It's not the usual Power Squared.
Yeah. And if you like Unusual, take a look.
And it'll be available on March 25th through the campus store on powersquared.comicbook.com, and it should be available in print and digital formats.
Yeah.
So, no excuse not to read it. And then you don't actually have to read all of them to understand this one, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah. It's like Final Fantasy. You don't have to play all of them just to understand this one plot.
That's right.
but you need to buy 26 other issues just to catch up. But this one you can start with. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It'd be nice to, though.
I think there's like one or two people that actually have the entire set.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the people we like. All right. So did you? Are you happy to still be working on Power Squared?
Yes, of course. Like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't the case.
Well, I don't know, just making sure. You know, sound something positive about it, the experience. No, we have. It's been nice working with you. I guess it has been like I think 6 years in
Yeah.
February or something like that.
Yeah, of course, and I appreciate you guys putting up with me. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, we do. Anyway,
Well,
fair is fair. Okay.
So if you're watching this on YouTube later and you like this, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more.
All right. So until next time, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins.
I'm Trevor Hankins.
and I'm Julia Canon.
And you've been on the air with Power Squared.
Bye.